Hello, everyone. You are welcome to Anchor Network, where you get reliable and authentic news that are so crucial to you. I say big thank you to everyone who has been part of this channel and who has taken time to subscribe. And if you are yet to subscribe, I say please click the red subscribe button and also the bell icon. The bell icon will allow you to get notified anytime we publish any news. Forgive us if we have done any wrong, Wike begs federal government. Governor Yeson Wike has prayed federal government to forgive Rivers State people for any wrong they did to warrant perceived federal neglect currently being suffered by the state. Wike spoke Tuesday in Port Harcourt during maiden delivery of liquefied petroleum gas (LPG) to downstream investor, stock gap terminal by the Nigeria Liquefied Natural Gas (NLNG) Bonny. Highlighting some diverse issues of federal neglect, the governor said because it Rivers, federal government has refused funding the Bodo-Bonny highways even when NLNG has agreed to bond 50% of the 120 billion naira project cost. Even if Rivers has done anything wrong, please, we are begging, forgive us. But I don't think we have done anything wrong at Rivers people. Rivers is a better place to invest. We continue to support every investment brought here. And the gratitude we get is that the key investors are embracing our confidence in invest here, while some people are demarketing the state. Declining earlier promise to dredge the Bonny channels for ease of vessel movement, Wike said, "What is the Nigerian Port Authority doing? Rivers government should now be the one to dredge the channels, and NPA is busy collecting levies and revenues from marine operators. Why should that be? You don't expect me to dredge waterways for NPA to be collecting all the money. You federal governments are building a new port in Lagos, but those in Rivers you rendered idle, grounded with no development attention." Wike pledged to upgrade the road leading to the stock and terminal where Rivers and neighboring states can now get closer and cheaper access to LPG instead of trucking from Lagos before now. The governor, however, cautioned management of the firm to carry the host rumor Olumeni along. "What we won't condone about investors investing in Rivers is denying our people deserved employment quota. You must ensure that we get the right quota for our people to work here and give adequate training to them to be better placed to excel in the industry," Wike told management of the company. So guys, this is the reason why Wike is begging the federal government. Initially, I was wondering what have they done, for him to be begging. But from all indications, he has said he has seen that there is nothing that the state has done for them to have deserved being neglected, that all the things that they promised that they're going to be doing to the state, they've neglected them all. And more so, the issue of dredging the responsibility of NPA, that it cannot be taking the responsibility of NPA, why NPA will be collecting money and they will be doing the work that is not going to happen. And it's complaining. I think the whole thing generally is about this port that has not really been well opened in other parts of the country. It's only Lagos that people have to be going through Lagos to do all manner of things. And those other states, they have ports. Why is it that they've not been able to dredge them and they've not been able to open them, accordingly? And that's why Lagos is suffering. Even Lagos people are really suffering because of the traffic, because how everything has been jam-packed. They themselves are suffering. And I remember when Ambode was in power, he said it categorically. He was even begging the federal government that they should try and open all the other ports in other states. But up till now, nothing has been done. So this idea of centralizing some kind of thing in a particular place is like it's really rampant in Nigeria. It's the rave of the moment. Just the same thing, a lot of power has been given, to the center. They vote power to other places so that they will be able to, there will be ease so that you yourself will have peace. But no, because they are there, they wouldn't want to allow others, to allow others to get the feel. And they don't know that by the time they allow other people even to get the feel, they themselves, they will be more relaxed. The rate at which people call on federal government, this federal government, that federal government is, it will reduce. And people will now be saying, oh, why are you not talking about the governors? Why are they not talking about their senators and all of that? Everything is Buhari, everything is the federal government. Because they have really made the power to be so powerful, or they have, given so much power to the center. And you'll be wondering, just like I always say, people who are always governing, who are always leading, when they are not there, they will be saying something different. But as soon as they have opportunity of changing the narratives, it becomes a problem. They themselves, they want to like, oh, let me get what I need to get. If other people come, if they want to change it, fine. But in as far as I'm there, I will be able to do whatever I like so that it will favor me. They don't care about any other people. And just like a Wike is even talking about that, talking on behalf of the people. At the end of the day, it's all about money. It's all about, we are doing all of these things because of our people, And yet, the people you have been talking about, they are still living in abject poverty. They are still languishing in suffering, in abject poverty. Nothing has changed. And yet, we continue to see our political leaders moving, growing from higher heights to higher heights, enriching themselves on a daily basis, getting richer and richer. Why the masses they are always talking about, they use as an excuse, they use as a yardstick, to get whatever they want to get, are still living in penury. It's really unfortunate. Everything has to be said holistically. As we are talking about the federal government, we talk about the governors, we talk about even what the people do as well. Because if all of these things continue, we are going nowhere. We are just going to be moving around circles. We are going to be singing the same song over and over again. Nothing will happen. Some people are smiling to the bank, and some people are dying on a daily basis because of poor infrastructure, because of lack of good governance, because of lack of good living. They were dying on a daily basis. Why some people are just enriching themselves? You will talk. Nothing will happen. Some people have just already, they've accepted the fate of Nigeria. They have accepted what is happening. For those who cannot accept it, for those who cannot bear it, they always advise themselves. Some people want to check out, and that's why you see lots of people still go through the sea because they are going to Europe. People will say, what are they looking for? Because you can bear it. They cannot bear it. So you have the tendency, you have the tolerance to be able to bear some things. Some people cannot bear it. Some people will tell you are just talking. They don't have time for all this talk here and there. They know what to do, and that's why we have seen a lot of Nigerians. They've settled themselves outside this country because they've seen the trend, they've seen how it has started and how it's still going, and they've been able to project into the future. They said they are not part of all this nonsense that is happening, because these people are not ready to change. The ones that are ready to bear what is happening, they are not even helping matters, because they will still be on the side of their oppressors. They will still be siding them. Some people don't have that patience. So Nigeria is the survival of the fittest. So whatever you can get, whether by crook or by any whatever, some people will get it. That's why you see a lot of irregularities happening. You don't want good governance. You don't want people to excel. You that want good governance, they don't want you to talk, and you are not even getting anything. Because at the end of the day, they talk about oil, they talk about this, they talk about this, they talk about that. Even if everything is being given to the people who are in charge, will all of those benefits get to the root? Will they get to the masses in the first place? No, the answer is no. The answer is no. It is what we have been saying. You will see them, they will come in and be talking. All of them, whether they are PDP, they are APC, whether they are governors, whether they are federal governments, whether they are ministers. In as much you are part of all those people governing Nigeria, leading Nigeria as a leader at different levels, they are in one ship, and they are in a different world, separated from the masses, Nigerian masses. So guys, that is just the way I see the whole thing. Everything is all about greed. Me, myself, and my family, and my political friends that we are in the same cartel together. That is all we are hearing. Everything, man no man, everything. Oh, who you know? Oh, connection here and there. No, it's not matter of competence. It's not matter of what you want to do that the people can benefit from. No, if you don't know anybody up there, nothing for you. That is why even governor, state government will be begging the federal government what they are supposed to do. They will not do it. You have to be begging. You have to be preaching. Meanwhile, there has been agreements on ground on how things are supposed to go, because if you do the right thing, nobody will be begging anybody, nobody will be reminding anybody of anything. At the end of the day, what will be happening is talk here and there. And some people are blaming Wike, that why will he be saying that all the money that he has received, even in the state, what has he done? No, just like he said, everybody has a role to play. The federal government has role to play. The state government has role to play. And he said he cannot dredge the sea, or where that needs to be dredged. Why MPA is there? They cannot be doing that. Why they will be collecting money? Someone says, Wike, you're talking about Bodo Bunny Road now, but you were a member of federal executive during Goodluck Jonathan as president of this nation. What kind of the said, what kilometer of the said road did Goodluck Jonathan and you completed? Appoint commissioners for effective governance of Rivers people and build industries to create jobs for Rivers youth. We need another city in Rivers State apart from Port Harcourt. Wike, wake up. That's what somebody is telling Wike, advising Wike on what to do. Someone says that Wike is great and highly idealistic. What has Wike done to Rivers State, judging from the huge allocation given to him, including IGR? He has forgotten since he became governor of Rivers State. If you go to Oyigbo, Eleme, and other local government area of Rivers State, the roads there have become death traps. Worst governor Rivers State have had. But they call this man Mr. Project, Mr. This, Mr. That. So what has happened? And I think somebody is really not supporting what this person is saying. Someone says, stop begging, demand your right. That you should stop begging. Just like I said, everybody has their roles to play. The federal government, the local government, the state government. But they will not do it. And that's why it's resulting to begging, which is not supposed to be. If you have promised something, or if it is your duty to do a particular thing, do it, and everybody will move on. Will continue to progress. And that's why they will promise heaven and earth, these politicians, and at the end of the day, you will not get anything. Even if they do it, the issue is that if we as a people, we are complaining, or we are saying, oh, the federal government has not done this, or the state has not done it, or even if at the end of the day, if they eventually carry out all their duties, the gains and the profits they are going to make from that, are we going to be beneficiaries of those things? The answer is no. That's why the whole thing is just tiring. Honestly, the whole thing is tiring. And someone say, Wike, you are not a good governor. And for that matter, I don't know what this person is saying that. He mentioned developing Lagos port. Let them continue their policies. Is Lagos not dead now through the policies of Yoruba and the North? Everything is bad now in Lagos, defeating all the plans of Fashola of making Lagos a model city. Aboki everywhere with Okada like a Kotonu. The once enjoyed Eko is no more because of Western and Northern relationship. Wow, that's a big one. Sir, I pray that God will guide you and your family. Asking for forgiveness when you know you've done nothing wrong. It's not humility, it's hypocrisy, and sometimes a taunt of the one who enormously claiming offense. The neglect was a payback from Buhari government against the mosque that Wike government demolishes in Port Harcourt. Everybody with their own point of view. Someone say marginalizing the goose that lays the golden eggs is evil and wickedness. River Bayelsa State need federal projects, especially on roads. Really. So guys, I would like to hear from you what you think about this forgiveness, begging, what needs to be done and not what not to be done, between federal governments and River State governments. Leave your comments below. Thank you very much. Bye.